Hey guys, so I'm actually in my pajamas because it's like 1 a.m. here and I have to be up at like 6:20 to drive. Actually, I have to drive to and from town multiple times tomorrow, like 3 or 4. I'm not even sure anymore. But yeah, so like I've been trying to get this video done for the better half of like a week and a half, and so I finally was just like, I'm gonna do it no matter what. I can't do it during the day because Barry's in here sleeping. I can't do it at night because I have to sleep to drive. But you know what? Like, I have to get it done at some point, so that's just what we're going to do. It's been pretty bad lately. Actually, one day last week, I got exactly 11 minutes worth of sleep. It took me a while to fall asleep, managed to get to sleep, and sausage jumped out of the window and landed on my face. And that pretty much woke me up and I couldn't get back to sleep after that. So my doctor did just redo my medication though and gave me higher doses of the medication I was already on. So I have been sleeping better since then, but it's just very hard to like maneuver everything with my schedule. But we're going to do this video because I actually already have more dolls to dye for the next video, but I can't do that until I get this video done. So let's start off with a couple of things I just want to get through real quick. First of all, I've noticed that the Facebook groups are getting worse and worse, and obviously you saw my like kind of angry rant video earlier in the week. I don't even know how I had time to record that like 6 minutes of just absolute fury, but so hear me out. Like I think I'm just gonna leave the groups because the negativity is okay. When I was a photographer for almost a decade, I was a very angry person. I mean, I had a lot of real life stuff going on. I was in like a very unhappy marriage with like, life was a mess. We were financially not very well off. My job, all 2 and at some points 3 of them weren't bringing in enough to even make sure that like, look, it's a long story, but basically my husband at that time prized guitars over paying bills. You know, like I had a job that was just constantly stressful. I always felt disrespected by like my colleagues. Like it was bad, and I spent a lot of time very, very angry, very bitter, and in fact people used to use the word to describe me as savage because like I was not a nice person. Like I was just kind of a ball buster, and everything was, we're gonna get it done and we're gonna get it done properly or I will kill you all and do it myself. Like I was just a really mean, angry person, and I just don't want to ever be that person again. Certainly not about something that I love as much as I love dolls. 4 years ago, I ditched the terrible husband, ditched everything that made me unhappy, cut back on my job, met this really amazing guy who literally everything that I could possibly want in a human being. So of course, I've been much happier since then. Currently, I have a financial situation that is really good. I don't have to work at a job I hate. I have a husband that I adore. My kids are in good places in their lives. Like, I want to be positive vibes all day, every day. So, you know, I'm not going to rant anymore about ball-headed dolls until the next time I get a ball-headed doll, but yeah, being in the groups is just so negative. I think I'm just going to pop on out of those. And it's sad because I get a lot of really cool information and I see a lot of really neat things from a lot of really interesting people. But when the drama goes down, the mods are nowhere to be found. I honestly think that it might just be that there's not enough of them for being able to keep up with everything that goes on. I don't even know. But obviously I've been a mod for Facebook groups before and it's not easy. So like I'm not even dogging them. But yeah, so on that front, I will say, if you guys saw my Instagram with my Poppy that had like missing plugs in her hairline everywhere around her, I still don't have a replacement for her yet. MGA does this thing where so if you're not getting a replacement, they will write to you and tell you, sorry, it's Playline, sorry, it's mass produced, whatever, and it is what it is. It's your problem, not ours. Don't like it, return it to the store. However, if you are getting a replacement because it is something that's genuinely an actual like defect to them, they don't tell you anything. you wait for 2 or 3 weeks and either you get a naked doll in the mail or their email telling you you're not getting anything went to spam. So they don't really tell you that. Sorry, look how cute this cup is. They don't really tell you if they're going to help you or if they're actually going to help you. They don't tell you that. They just kind of leave you hanging. So I may have a puppy in the mail. I might not. I don't know yet. But as you guys know, I had a really hard time finding any winter break dolls. So when I found a puppy with a good face, I was so excited. And then for her to be like functionally bald, I was definitely really, really sad about that. I'll move this around. But I do finally have all 6 winter breaks. That's something. I think I'm just going to take some of the plugs from like other spots in her hair and at least fill in that like the hairline area that's very noticeable. And then just like right now I have her in like a little updo bun. So like you can't see that her hair is a bit on the thin side. The only one of the winter breaks that I have that is dyed, I had actually dyed a previous Sunny and a previous puppy. They didn't go well. I ended up, well, I shouldn't say that. They didn't go where I wanted them to go. So I gave them to a home, or well, sold them to a home for people who would appreciate the color that they came out. So the only one I have currently is Jade, who I dyed, and I actually did like a whole bunch of repaint and all kinds of stuff. But anyway, and then this week I actually managed to pick up a really beautiful winter break Sunny that someone sent me as a gift. And in fact, I don't know if she wants me to like shout her out. I hope it's okay. But her name is Christy, and she did this beautiful lip color repaint on this Sunny that she sent me. And then I did the hair dye. It's honestly supposed to be like a dark chocolate into caramel. The light doesn't really, if I hold it back, you can kind of see it more accurately. But actually, it's not as dark as I want it just yet. It's still a little too close to her skin tone. So she is going to get dipped a couple more times, more than likely. Originally, we did a sink wash in camel. I always forget to turn that thing off. But, camels, it's just all of the rich all-purpose browns and tans and camel and all that. They're very, very green-based. So it actually just kind of turned her hair like seaweed color. So I actually did like an orange boil dip, toned all of that out, and then went over it with chocolate to get a much smoother brown. But yeah, she's definitely going darker. I like this, but I just think that it needs a bit more depth to it because it is just a little too bit, or a little bit too close to her skin. But yes, I do, and she has such nice hair. I got a Sunny with nice hair, but only because someone was kind enough to send her to me. I obviously can't pick one on my own. So, and then, you guys probably know, like, I mean, I'm sure you've noticed that my bear ears and my bear suit, it's actually a bear costume, but like it's honestly great. It's like a, I guess they're called kigurumi as pajamas. So I saw this at one of the costume stores. I guess it was Spirit Halloween like 2 years ago, and I wanted it so bad. And when I got the money to get it, they were sold out. So last year Bear took me very early in the season and went and bought it for me. And so now I just wear it as pajamas like all winter long. In my little hibernation phase. And then I also actually picked up a winter break Skyler while I was at the store earlier in the week because, okay, and I'm going to try to post a picture of it here if I can find it. I think I saved a screenshot of it. I'm not sure. If not, then there's nothing there. But a person on the Facebook groups, and this, again, like I do like them in that they do have a lot of really cool stuff that from people who don't necessarily have Instagram, etc. But the person's name was, I think it was Amy Mackenzie Wallace, if I'm correct. Okay, so she had this really brilliant idea, and it wasn't something I had thought of prior to this. So I need to give her like full credit on that part of it, is that she decided to tone her Skyler. And to tone blue, you use orange. So she did, I guess, like a boil wash in orange. And then she added some red to it, and her Skyler came out this very beautiful shade of like chocolate brown with like these warm red highlights, and then she'd straighten the hair. Like it looked amazing. I hope I can find a screen cap of it. Like this is brilliant. She did a beautiful, beautiful job. So it made me think, I'd never actually tried to tone Skyler, but now I kind of wanted to. So I did not have the exact same orange and the same red that she mentioned using in the comments. So I think, I don't know what she said. I think she had like sunshine orange and I had tangerine, and then she had scarlet red and I only had cherry on hand. So I did do that though. I boil washed Skyler in the orange, in the tangerine, that I had. And then, so these came out like really, really orange at the time. And then this was like still a bluish brown. And so then I added some cherry to that same boil pot that already still had the tangerine in it. And it took this much more red, and then it turned these like black, like the darker blue streaks turned black. And then it was too red and black, like it was kind of Halloweeny, and I wanted more like fall. Because I actually had saved a picture of hair that I wanted to try, but it had never occurred to me to try it on Skyler until I saw Amy's picture. So I ended up doing another boil dip in the camel wit color, which again, like I said, is very green based. So it toned the red down. Now I don't know how it looks on camera, but it's very like pumpkin spice in person. So it's kind of like this brownish orange and black. So like I just was feeling the fall vibes on this. I did try to maintain her curls as much as possible. It was kind of hard because the weight of the water was like pulling them down. But so I will say, like, I really wanted her to be very fall. Like, I'm actually really considering giving her maybe Cheryl's eyes. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the brown eyes would look better or not. I might try them in at some point. But real quick, because I know you guys love to ask, these are actually, what is it? It's the Comfy Squad, Disney Comfy Squad Mulan Fashion Pack pants. And they do fit. Like, you really have to stretch them real tight to get them to Velcro, but they do fit until she sits down. But, I mean, honestly, at that point, they still fit better than most Rainbow High pants that are made for these dolls, because those guys almost never fit. And then the boots are Bratzilla boots. They honestly fit beautifully. Bratzilla shoes fit great on Rainbow High. The boots that Sunny was wearing are actually Monster High Gilda Gold Stag boots. And again, Monster High shoes, all of the big sister shoes fit pretty well. And then the regular sized Monster High shoes fit if they're the soft stretchy kind. If they're the hard plastic, they don't fit because they're not wide enough in the like toe area. So there's that. I still need to get another Violet, another Poppy, and another Winter Break Ruby to dye. But right now, I'm still trying to catch up with everything else that's coming out. Alright, so I mean, I do hope to catch up on my OMGs soon. I picked up one of the tweens recently. Originally, actually, I picked up the one I wanted was Freshest. My store didn't have her. They did, but her box was torn open, and I was worried somebody might have taken something. And she was the only one. Got Fancy Girl, got her home. She had like a really kind of messed up face. And then one of her earrings was broken, like the stud part that goes in her head was broken off. So I ended up taking her back. And you know what? I just took a chance with it, and I grabbed that torn up box Freshest, got her home. She had everything in with her, and her face was immaculate. And I felt blessed in that moment. So very blessed. But yeah, so I do hope to catch up on all of the OMGs soon. Like, I still have to get the sports, all of the movie magics, and there's a bunch of those. The holiday one for this year is already out. I saw her at Target the other day. Who else? Oh my goodness. The travel line, which I haven't seen in stores yet, or the swimsuit line. I have not seen either of those anywhere near where I live, but I'm going to keep hunting and get them all. And then I still have to get the rock star line, or rock band, or rock battle, or whatever it is from Rainbow High, which my stores, none of the ones around me have. Both Targets say it will be in around October 15th, which I think is just coming Thursday or Friday. I think it's Friday. And then the 16th is when that coupon ends. If you guys love shopping at Target, and you have the Target app, so under Target Circle, there's a coupon for spend 50, get 10 off, or spend 100 to get 25 off. So when you're buying like $25, $26, $27 dolls, it's almost like buy 3, get 1 free-ish. which is actually kind of what I did. I hopped on over to Target because the one north of me said that they had some of the Series 3 in stock. Neither store has Georgia. They're both still saying it's going to be the 15th before she comes in as well. But they did have the Cheryl with the good lips. I don't know, not everybody feels that way. A lot of you really do love the dark liner, lighter lip colored Cheryl. She is not my favorite. As a child of the 90s who wore that lipstick and still has the photos to be embarrassed by from it, it's definitely not my favorite. So I did find the version without the dark lip liner, and I actually snagged up 2 of her because what if I never see her again? What if it's only the lip liner version from here on out? Anyway, so I did grab 2 of her so that we can dye them. I might actually just keep one of them stock and dye the one with the painted lips. I don't even know yet because I really am kind of attached to her. We'll see. But so there's, I think, 2 other looks besides the one that you guys voted on that won. The one that Instagram voted on and won is this color. So I'm going to be doing that with human hair dye on her for next week's video. As far as the other one goes, though, there were 2 other choices. One was from this BJD wig that inspired me. It has like a rich burgundy red color on top and then an aqua color underneath with that yellow in the middle. And then another one was like this very beautiful emerald green color. And so I'm not sure which one of those she's going to get. And there was another color, and I don't even know if it was in the voting, but it's like a very bright neon yellow into orange into red, like a very phoenix flame-like. So that's a possibility as well. Again, I still don't have more Georgia. You guys have already seen the Daria that I've done. They did have a couple of her, but I wasn't trying to spend all my money in one place. So I do hope to get some more of her in the future. Same with Emmy. Last week I did pick up that one Emmy, the replacement that I got from MGA, and I did dye her what you guys voted on, which was the ombre indigo to purple. Alright, so originally I used the indigo for this top and I used violet for the bottom, but it was still too bright. So I ended up going over it with some boil dip of the just Wit All-Purpose Purple. So this is boil dye indigo, boil dye for violet and purple. And honestly, I love the choice that you guys made from Instagram. I love the eyeshadow gradient with the blue to the purple, along with the hair gradient with the blue to the purple. This, by the way, is the LOL OMG Pop BB jacket. Their jackets and their pants tend to fit really well on Rainbow High. The shirts really don't, but this stuff looks good. So I honestly loved dyeing Emmy. I hope to be able to dye some more Emmy in the future. Because you guys, like I said, I gave everybody on Instagram like either 3 or 4 choices for each doll, and then let everybody vote their top favorite. Whatever the top favorite that got the most votes was what we did. So okay, so you guys know your top favorite for Gabriella was this pastel rainbow color that we did last week. Love it. It's great. I'm just going to fling everybody in the floor today because I'm tired and not very coordinated apparently. Alright, so the stores near me did have some more Gabriella. I did pick up an extra one to dye next week. She's actually going to be the gray that was for the vote, only because, and hear me out, so a lovely friend, the same person who sent me that beautiful like winter break sunny, also sent me a spare Gabriella that she had. And this is a very unusual Gabriella because she has, I mean, I guess it's technically a flaw, but she has like a makeup thing going on that I might fix, but hear me out first. So I went indigo with her hair. Indigo tends to be my go-to blue because it's so shiny, but I honestly wish I hadn't. Looking at the reference picture for the second popular color that was in the vote, I should have, I think, used the Wit All-Purpose Denim, and I honestly wish I had thought of that first. I didn't. Womp womp. It is what it is. It's always a possibility later. For now, I do really love the indigo, but if you look, one of her eyes has the dark blue makeup and the other one doesn't. So I might, just because like she has so much shine on her face that every time I go to take a picture of her or anything, she has this big donut of light on her forehead. So I might actually just take off the top 2 rows of blue eye makeup in order to even her eye makeup out and make it the same on both eye. And while I'm at it, because normally you would be careful with that because it will remove the shine, I might just actually matte her face like I have on some of the previous dolls in my videos, just to be able to take a picture of her without the big light donut thing. Anyway, also, this is an LOL OMG outfit for Uptown Girl. This does not fit her. Well, it does now, but it doesn't naturally fit the Rainbow High bodies. I actually cut and re-sewed this one to fit shirt and jacket. The skirt did fit, but I mean, the top little part of the Velcro doesn't go all the way together. But anyway, so just know that if you were to get this outfit, it does not naturally fit her. While I was taking advantage of that Target sale and picking up those extra Cheryls, I also picked up a couple of more Daphnes. Oh my goodness. I knocked her down and just bumped her hair all kinds of crazy. Alright, you guys, so for Daphne, she is getting dyed next week. I picked up 2 of her. The winning vote for her hair is actually a lovely... Okay, so I'm going to have to do some miracle work, you guys, because honestly, like, okay, they're not that bald. These ones are really good compared to some of the other series 3 dolls we've seen, but I am not great at thatching bangs. I'm great at taking the bangs out, but I'm not great at necessarily giving them bangs. But and you guys are going to learn right along with me, we're going to thatch some bangs for her because the winning hair dye is this beautiful half mint, half chocolate dye, and I'm excited to do it. I have ordered her the cutest little like Lolita style dress to go with it, just to kind of match that whole like hair vibe that is in that picture. But I ordered it from AliExpress because all of the ones are from China and I don't know when it will be here, so we might be waiting a while on the outfit. But in the meantime, we're going to give her that bang because it's what goes best with that hair color and hairstyle. So we are going to do that. And then I actually got 2 Daphnes. So for the other one, the other 2 colors that they had to vote for on Instagram, one was a really beautiful emerald. And I think one was like it's kind of like a teal blue at the top and then like a fuchsia at the bottom. But depending, I don't know. I'm going to tell you guys now, I'm probably going to do the emerald because it's so beautiful and I feel like I kind of do with my teal Bella, but like I love that red color, that specific dye color. Actually, you know what? I have that teal crystal that was also done with emerald, but whatever. I'm probably going to lean towards that, even though technically the second favorite was the lighter teal with the fuchsia. We'll see. It's probably going to be the emerald. Anyway, did I mention how cute this cup is? I love it so much. Anyway, sorry. So yeah, I mean, that's everything for this week, guys. Oh, it's not. I'm dumb. You know what else I dyed? The rosé wine-colored Bella. So this was actually wine writ dye in the sink method. So yeah, so this was just wine dip, sink dip, very, very easy. Honestly, there's a Barbie outfit specifically that I want for her. So the outfit she's in right now, please ignore it because it's just the closest thing I had. But this is like a dyed jet jacket in fuchsia. This is Violet's skirt from Avery's Closet, and I'm pretty sure it was in fuchsia too, but it doesn't really dye very well. It was like, it barely changed the color after like 15 minutes of dyeing. And then this is one of Winter Break Violet's shirts. So yeah, she's just in that because like the outfit I want for her. Look, so then I have to go and buy all the Barbie extras. I'm actually going to be getting rid of the ones I already have and future ones too. Like I wanted to kind of collect them because they were kind of cute, but like not really. I realized I just want their clothes. So yeah, I'm probably gonna sell those guys off too. Anyway, in fact, I just did a huge sale today and I'm probably about to do another one tomorrow because now I have all these extra Daphne and Cheryl clothes. Anyway, I am going to get, I guess, like the 5 hours worth of sleep I can get if I pass out right away. And I will see you guys next week. Thank you for joining me. If you like this video, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, follow me on Instagram for more. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. Bye, guys.